I'm Matt Rendell here with Keith Kinder on the Coaches Show presented by Southwestern Michigan College. Keith, let's start with last week. Last week you guys had a bye week, you guys were off. What was that week like for you guys?
Strange, we had 2 really good days of practice on Monday and Tuesday. Gave the kids Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday off. Talking with some of the guys when we came into work on Sunday morning, it was like that stretch seemed like our season was over. It was just a weird feeling, and it maintained a really weird feeling until yesterday when we got out on the field. Our kids looked really fresh. There was a lot of really good energy, and so then we started saying, well, yeah, maybe the days off were a good thing. So, the biggest thing for us was getting healthy, letting their bodies rest, and we were able to do that. So I think it ended up being a good week for us.
Well, and you talked about getting healthy and all that stuff. What was the kind of the grind towards the end of the season like for you guys as coaches, for the kids on the field? You get towards the end of the regular season, everybody's banged up here or there. What was it like kind of that last stretch of the season for you guys?
Well, when you think about, the consecutive weeks that we had with Warsaw, Northwood, Concord, 3 really good, well-coached teams, very physical teams, and then after that Concord game, we knew that, both mentally and physically, not just players but coaches were wore out. And so we had a really weird week with Wawasee. Gave them Monday off just to kind of recover. Then we had bad weather, and then we didn't play very well against Wawasee. And so, the thing that I was most worried about was, the way that week 9 went and not playing up to our capabilities, and then the days off. I was just really worried about how we would respond, but our kids are still hungry. That was evident yesterday. So it's been a very physical and mentally draining season. It's just a long stretch, and the conference is really good, and the way the schedule worked out, it just worked out that ours was in the back half. So, we just got to reset and try to figure out ways to keep advancing.
And let's talk about tournament play now. That's what we're getting into Friday. What does tournament play mean to you and kind of the team as you guys get ready to go to the first game of sectionals?
Well, it's what we try to build our program around, whether it's the off-season conditioning program, the way that we handle our summers, the way that we handled this summer. Like we want to make sure that our kids are fresh and ready to play their best football in late October and early November. And I think that we've set ourselves up for that. I just think there's added pressure, there's more intensity, there's more energy. You're playing to extend your season one more week, and that's what we told our kids yesterday. We're just fighting to try to get one more Monday, and that's the mission this week. We're not thinking about who's next or where we'll play or all those things that other people want to talk about. It's how we figure out a way to get back to Monday. So I like the way we started the week with our kids, and hopefully we can continue.
And then let's just quickly talk about Adams. So you got Adams this Friday here at Steel Stadium. What are you looking for in Adams? What is your team preparing for with Adams?
Well, they've got a really good team speed. I think they're getting better as the season's gone on. They played Jimtown in a really close game, lost 35-28. Had really good opportunities. They play hard. They're well coached. They're lining up correctly. They're trying to do the right things. They've just been a little bit unlucky in some games. They've had some winnable games that it just hasn't gone their way in the fourth quarter. So the message here and the thing that makes you nervous about the tournament is they've had some time off. If they've gotten better in their time off, and we come out flat like we did week 9 and we let them hang around and make it a game, then who knows what happens. So the goal for us is to start fast, play really good football, and advance.
Perfect. Thanks for your time. We're looking forward to the game Friday. You can listen to the game on 96.1 The Ton. You can watch the game for free on ihsatv.org because the playoff games are free to watch. So you can check out the students' work on there. So thanks for your time.
Yep, thank you.
Perfect. That was the Coaches Show with Keith Kinder, presented by Southwestern Michigan College.